Hello, guys. Good evening. How are you?
Good evening, teacher.
Hello,
Hi,
hello.
Miss. Good evening.
Good evening. Okay, we still have some students missing from the class today. Let's give them another minute. Let's start. I will show you the agenda and we will start the discussion right away. Okay? So our part 2 of our class number 8, August 3rd. Let's see the agenda for today. So first we're going to finish the discussion that we had yesterday. Remember about the activity we did related to fashion and strange fashion. We had some questions still about this, so we are going to discuss that. Then you will share on the Padlet, you will share what is your favorite feel-good movie. Okay, we will talk about that. We will study the word spots, some idioms that we can use with words look, sound, and feel. We will check the vocabulary for our reading on page 70. So first we will check the vocabulary, then the reading, and finally you will answer the questions in groups in the slide, in the PowerPoint slide. And this activity will be graded. I will check it and give you a grade for that, okay? For that activity. Okay, that is our plan today. Let's start by checking the attendance. All right, let me just go here. Karen Acevedo.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Santiago Fonseca.
Here, teacher.
Right. Kiara Martinez.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Jorge Moreno.
Hi, teacher.
Hello. Natalia Navarro. Natalia is not connected yet. Diego Olarte.
Present, teacher.
All right. Manuela Ortiz.
Hello, teacher.
Hello. Thank you. Xiomara Rincon. Xiomara. Not connected yet. Jessica Rios.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Catherine Rodriguez.
Present, Miss.
Okay. Marlon Sánchez. Mendy Santa.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Manuel Sepúlveda.
Present, teacher.
Okay. María Alejandra Vega.
Present, teacher.
Okay. And Vanessa Zambrano.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Very good. All right, guys, let's start immediately with the questions that we had from yesterday's activity. So remember we were talking about strange fashion, and we had some questions that we needed to discuss, okay? So let's start. We'll ask you to participate voluntarily first, or if there are no volunteers, then I will call your names one by one, okay? So the first one is that people used to dress in the 18th century with lavish way, in a lavish way, to show off their economic status. Lavish is like fancy, extravagant ways to show their economic status. Do you consider this is still true today? And can you give me some examples of this? You can participate voluntarily. Thank you, Diego.
Okay, teacher. For me, it's true in some cases. In the past, the really past, the people when the people wearing purple clothes, it means that they have a lot of money because the color purple was very expensive to make. And actually, we have many marks. I don't know.
Brands.
Brands. Okay. That is really, really expensive and is not for all of
Not
us.
not for everyone. Yes, it's very expensive.
That teacher. It's only that.
Okay, so you consider that still some people buy clothes to show their economic status?
Yes, teacher.
For example, brands, designer brands like Chanel or Dolce & Gabbana, all of these brands, right?
Yes, teacher.
You mean?
I think that.
All right, thank you, Diego. Very good. Remember that actually means en realidad. Actualmente, we say currently, okay? So actually is en realidad, currently, actualmente. Creo que dijiste actually para referirte a actualmente, okay? So, no. Actually, en realidad, currently, actualmente. Okay? No, that's okay. Just want you to remember it. Jorge says the aristocrats used to wear dresses of special fabrics to distinguish themselves from the common people. Also, the dresses avoided bad smells. Yes. And they used to wear perfume, but on their gloves. They used to wear gloves. The perfume was very expensive, so they put it here to mask all the smell that they have, the bad smells that they have. All right. The next question, let's see. We have, do you agree that some fashion deliberately makes women physically weak? If so, why? Okay, you can participate voluntarily. No?
Teacher, the
Okay,
question
maybe.
is, some fashion deliberately makes women physically weak. Weak is, the meaning is devil.
Yes.
Teacher, for me, no, because if a woman have the power to dress like she like,
Okay.
She feels physically physically strong for me.
Okay. So you don't
And
consider
no,
any fashion makes women physically weak? No?
no, teacher, no.
Okay, good. So, for example, the high heels What do you think about that? Is that okay? It's comfortable for women? High heels.
The high heels is not comfortable, but
Mhm.
is elegant, teacher, for a woman.
Okay.
It's
So,
elegant in some cases, for sometimes or for elegant party, maybe.
okay. Okay. Good. I would like to hear the opinion of a woman. So Karen, Catherine, Chiara, Maria, Manuela. What do you girls or women think about this? Do you think that some fashion make women feel physically weak or bad, physically not
No,
comfortable?
no, miss, for me, I disagree. I personally, I used to use sneakers because I feel really comfortable, and I really disagree with fashion that need to put a physical weak or danger in dangerous any woman.
For example, high heels.
Oh no, I really hate high heels. I always use a sneaker for all the time,
Yes.
for all day, because I use uniform. And high heels for me, maybe
For a
in
party.
occasion, yes, or necessary day,
Elegant.
but
Okay.
yes, only
Elegant
necessary.
days. Okay. Yes. Okay. We talk about fashion and also trends. I don't know, or some girls might have heard about keratin treatment for the hair. Have you know about this? Like to make your hair straight? Like I don't know how to say in English. Permanent straightening treatments.
Glasear el pelo, something like
Yes.
that.
But permanently. This this has
Teacher.
chemicals, strong chemicals for the head, so it can even be carcinogenous. These chemicals that are found in these products. Okay, so I think this is true. I agree with this. Not all women follow these trends, obviously, but there are still some fashion trends that deliberately can harm a person or especially a woman. Okay. So, for example, this from the hair is a very good example. All right. So let's continue with the other one. Next question. People use clothes to reflect their personality rather than their social position. Can you think about some examples? Okay, Vanessa, tell me.
Teacher, I agree with what Tony says. I think that people express a lot with the way they dress, with their personal style, their profession, the cultural, food, hobbies. For example, scientists dress mostly with anti-clothing. Fans and comic book fans wear Spider-Man t-shirt.
Okay. Yes, so you agree, yes, that people nowadays use their clothes to reflect aspects of their personality more than their social position. Okay, thank you, Vanessa. Anyone else can give me other examples? Let's say Santiago. Can you give me another example?
Of the same question, teacher?
Yes, where people reflect their personality through the clothes and not their social position.
Well, teacher, I think we all have that friend or that college who earned the same salary of us, but he ever tried to use or dress the best brands. And
Okay.
hundred of, well, hundred of thousand of pesos in our cases, to dress with the best brands. And
Mhm.
there are the other extreme, who is our friend, which even he has a good salary, he doesn't
Mhm.
spend a much amount of money in um
On
in the
clothes?
brands, on clothes or
Mhm.
perfumes or and things like that.
Okay. He doesn't spend the money on that. Okay. I think you guys know about this culture. Well, we are talking about personality more than social position. So I don't want to talk about professions or jobs. We are talking about personality, okay? So some examples that we can have from people reflecting their or aspects of their personality. You can say the emo fashion that used to be in trend some time ago, like this, okay? The emo fashion or
Yes,
yes,
me
Now
was
they
really trendy.
you
now
used
they
to
call her.
when you went out to the malls, you saw the group of emo kids. So if you wanted to be friends with them, you could dress similar. So this is you can see groups of or also a skater fashion. Yeah, the kids who ride skates and dress like this. We have all these different cultures that can reflect your personality. Vanessa says now it's very trending that rich people seen as old money. Okay, yes, so old money fashion. Now the girls want to dress like this, a little bit more elegant, in neutral colors. Well, all of this is depending on the fashion, on the trends in the moment. Okay. Okay, now we have another question of modern fashion that you hate. What are some modern fashions that you hate?
White chickens.
Can you repeat?
The white chickens.
The white,
White chickens.
I don't understand. What do you mean?
It's
The-
a new, well, they are all childs of mommy and daddy who spent the
Okay, I understand. The white chicken.
white chicken.
But you're this is a fashion? White chickens.
Yes,
Okay.
it's a person.
Okay, like okay, the white chickens. But I know what
Like
you
the
mean.
emos.
Okay, I understand what you mean. Yes,
Miss,
it's
what
like
do you mean Mexican?
the white Mexicans are the white Mexicans. So they are have money and they travel a lot with vacation, like you said on the chat, like gomelos, but for Mexicans. This is like the meaning of white Mexican, okay? But I'm talking about fashion, literally. So, for example, the baggy jeans, or no, as we saw here, the men show the underwear through the jeans. I really hate this fashion. Okay.
It was horrible.
Maria says tight clothes. She doesn't like tight fitted clothes. It's uncomfortable. Sleepy time chic. What is this? Let's see. Sleepy time chic. What is that? What do you mean? I don't understand this.
It's a Japan fashion with
Okay.
they're wearing the hair pajamas, I don't know,
Okay, like this?
all day. Yes,
Something like this? Oh,
yes, yes,
you're wearing the pajamas on the street?
yes, all day.
Okay, interesting. I don't like it, no. Diego, you mean the armies? What do you mean the armies? Like
Teacher,
the fans of BTS? That's what you mean? Okay. But do they have a particularly style of dressing that you don't like?
No, only his attitude and
Okay.
sometimes.
We're talking about clothes, fashion, not about people.
Armies, but
Short
Diego
shorts.
say armies, K-pop music.
Yes.
Yes, people usually dress dark, and all the women cut hair, short hair, like a man, like a man. Yes.
Okay,
Is
yes. All the fans have like short hair.
yes,
Okay.
and dress oversized t-shirts.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not tight,
beautiful.
not tight, but they look sort of like boys, right? So
Yes,
they all look like
all the women
boys.
look like men, and
Okay.
dark dress and
I
short
understand.
hair is really awful.
Okay. I understand. So you don't really like it. Denim boots. Okay. Yes. One thing I really hate and that Americans really like are the Crocs.
Yes, it's horrible, teacher. For me too.
Americans love it.
Yes.
They really they go to a school, even university, wearing these type of shoes.
Miss and use socks.
Socks. Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yes, these Americans tend to do this a lot. Also, they wear sandals with
I
socks
I hate when
like this.
some teenagers wear shorts, really short shorts and crop tops.
Okay. This is very Colombian. Some girls here wear these clothes like short shorts and short crop top. Okay. Well, I really hate the sandals with the socks. I don't like it at all. Okay, so you can see we have many opinions about fashion. Well, we're going to stop here because we need to continue with the next part of the class. We have, before we start with the word spot and the idioms, I have an activity that I want you to share your answers with me. I'm interested in knowing that about you. I want to know what is your favorite feel good movie. What do you guys understand by this question? A feel good movie.
Is motivated.
Yes, so a movie that you like to watch because it motivates you, it makes you laugh. It's like a movie that you can always watch and that you know that you will feel good watching it. Makes you laugh or it brings you back good memories, okay? So I want you to write the name of the movie. Well, write your name, write the name of the movie, why you like it, and if you can include a picture, That would be awesome. Okay, so you already know how to use Padlet. You can add your answer, put your name, the name of the movie, why you like it, and if possible, include a picture of the movie. Okay, a feel good movie. Okay, I start seeing your answers. The untouchables, The Notebook, it makes you feel emotional. The Harry Potter saga, okay, it's a feel-good movie. Iron Man 1, 2, and 3, because Tony Stark teaches that you can build everything that you want to have with technology, and the science is the best way, okay? Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. You feel great happiness, makes you forget about the problems. Okay, makes you feel that you're not alone. Okay, very nice. Coach Carter told you about discipline and loyalty. Oh, I have not seen this movie, never. Coach Carter.
You must do it, teacher.
There are movies that treat this topic, but especially enjoy this one because shows how simple values as respect has been lost during last time, okay? Okay, who wrote about the Half-Blood Prince? Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Who wrote about it? Who is it? You don't want to say? Which student? Or who wrote about Iron Man 1, 2, and 3? No, you don't want to say? You are shy. Okay. Your X-Men Apocalypse because it has a scene with your favorite hero. This movie, okay, Shrek, yes, it's a very definitely a feel-good movie. Always have funny and intensive parts. You mean intense parts that make you emotional and happy? Yes, Shrek is also a very good feel-good movie to me. It's very funny. Amelie, okay, we has wonderful color palette. It's comedy but also sentimental. Oh, the soundtrack of Amelie is one of the best soundtracks in any movie. I like it a lot. Especially the soundtrack is very, very special. Okay, we can put it over here. All right, anyone else? Okay, Catherine, you put your name. Thank you. All right, excellent, guys. So we are going to stop in this Padlet here, The Hobbit. Okay, it talks about teamwork, looking for justice, and fight against the dark world. Very good. I also really like this movie as well. We are talking about this, or the feel-good movie, because this sentence or this expression is included in the vocabulary that we're going to study now, okay? This is some idioms, idiomatic expressions that we use with the words look, sound, and feel, okay? So we have in page 69, we have some idioms. And in here, you can try to read it. You're going to read it and try to answer or select the correct answer to complete the sentence. Okay, so these are different expressions that we have with the words look, sound, and feel. So I will help you with the first one, and then you can have some time, some minutes to work on the other ones individually. So for someone who resembles a famous person that it's looks similar to a famous person, we can say or call it a look-alike, a lookout, or an onlooker. What do you think? Someone who resembles a famous person or another person. that looks
What is
similar.
the meaning
A
of
look alike?
resembles?
Resembles is that you are similar
Mm,
characteristics of another person.
Look like?
Yes, it's a look-alike. This is what you call. So you can say, for example, my friend is a look-alike to Shakira, for example. Okay, so she looks similar to Shakira. Okay, it's a look-alike. So let's check the others. You can do it individually and try to select the correct word to complete the expressions. Okay, let's have 5 minutes and then we will correct them together. All right, guys, are you ready? Do you think you have the answers? For the first part? Hello.
1 minute, teacher.
All right, one more minute. Okay, let's start correcting, guys. So, Karen, can you read the second one, please, with the correct answer? The answer that you chose?
To give someone dirty looks is to look at them in for unfriendly or disappointing way.
In a disapproving way, yeah, a dirty look. It is correct. Let's see, Kiara, the third one.
If you look up to someone you admire and respect them.
You admire and respect them. Yes. Manuel for number 4.
A sound a sound clip is a short phrase taken from a speech or interview that is broadcast on radio and TV.
Okay, in this case, it's a sound bite. Okay, a sound bite. This is the expression. Sound bite is a short phrase that is taken from a speech or an interview that is broadcasted on radio and on television. Okay, a sound bite. Maria Alejandra, next. Number 5.
And if you sum up about something, you express a strong opinion in an angry way.
Sound, in this case, I think it's sound off. If you sound off about something, let me double check. Yes, it's sound off. About something, you express your strong opinions in an angry way. To sound off. Marlon, number 6. Please start. Number 6. Marlon.
Number 6, teacher.
Yes.
The songs artificially for film, radio, TV are called sound effects.
Yes, sound effects. Good. Sound effects. Mandy, number 8.
Teacher, the recording music from a film is called the soundtrack.
Yes, sorry, number 7. The recorded music from a film is called the soundtrack. Great. Xiomara, Xiomara is not connected, I think. Jessica, number 8.
Okay, teacher. A feel-good movie is one that makes you feel happy and optimistic.
Yes, a feel-good movie, as we saw here. The feel-good. Who saw the feel-good, The Dark Knight Rises? You feel good about this movie. Makes you feel happy and optimistic. All right, Vanessa, can you read number 9, please?
And yes, teacher. If you're feeling particularly happy, you're feeling on top of the world.
Yes, you are feeling on top of the world. Good, you're feeling on top of the world. Manuela, for number 10, please.
If you have both positive and negative emotion about something, you have mixed feelings about it.
Yes, you have mixed. Yes, it's correct. You have mixed feelings about it. Very good. All right, listen. Sorry. Listen, guys. So I want to skip or continue with the next part because we need to read the complete text. So I'm going to skip this exercise for now for the idioms. If we have enough time after the reading, we will do them, or we can do it next week. We will review the idioms a little bit more, okay? So if we don't have enough time today, we can do it next class. And also you can start working on Moodle. You will find part of the idioms with the words look, sound, and feel, okay? But for now, in the last hour of the class, let's focus on the reading that we have here because it's quite long, a quite long reading, and we have a lot of new vocabulary to cover, okay? So on page 70, you are going to find the text. Let's see here. Let's start by checking the vocabulary, and then we will start the reading of the text. Let's start. So the first word is, there is no accounting for taste. This is a common phrase in English. What's the meaning of this phrase? There's no accounting for taste. It is said when it is difficult to explain why different people like different things, especially things that you do not like, okay? So this is the expression that we use. There is no accounting for taste. Why? Explaining why people like different things, especially things that you don't like. Is there any phrase that you find similar in Spanish that talk about taste, gustos? No? Like entre gustos. Yes. Entre gustos no hay disgustos. It means that you don't understand why people like certain things, but that it's okay. Everyone has their own different taste, okay? Next word we have is rhyme or reason. This means, rhyme or reason means a logical explanation or logical reason, okay? For example, I can say without any rhyme or reason, sin una razón lógica, okay? Without any rhyme or reason. Then we have the word to conform. What is to conform? This is to behave according to a group's standards or their expectations, okay? Cumplir las expectativas de alguien or behave according to the group's standards, okay? This is to conform. Another expression that we can find in the text, unsigned artist. An unsigned artist or musician, it means is a musician or a musical group that doesn't have any contract with a record label, una disquera, okay? This is an unsigned artist, musician that doesn't have a contract with any record labels, okay? Another expression, I couldn't care less. What does this mean? That you do not care about this thing at all. You do not care. I couldn't care less. No me puede importar menos. Okay, so you don't care about it at all. The talent spotters. What is a talent spotter? This is a person whose job is to find talented performers, musicians, athletes. Okay. How can you say this in Spanish? The talent spotters. Cazatalentos, yes, talent spotters. To fall over yourself. To fall over yourself is an idiom. It means to be very eager, very excited to do something, okay? To be very excited or animated to do something. You are falling over yourself, okay? To laugh someone off the stage. Laugh someone off the stage. This is when the audience laughs rudely. So in a bad way, rudely, forcing a person to leave the stage, okay? Laugh someone off the stage. When the audience laughs rudely, forcing the performer to leave the stage. Another one is to go down well. What is the meaning of to go down well? This is that something is well received by the group or the audience. So you can say the presentation went down well. So it was well received. It was good for the group or for the audience. Okay? And finally, in this part, to be with one's tail between one's leg. So you, this is a phrase that is the same in Spanish. With your tail between your legs, like a dog. Imagine a dog is when they are feeling embarrassed, ashamed.
We say con el rabo entre las piernas.
Yes, exactly. It's the same. With the tail between the legs. Con el rabo entre las piernas. So when you feel embarrassed, ashamed, you are defeated, you are with your tail, you come back with your tail between your legs, okay? Right, do we have any questions about this first part of the vocabulary?
Not so far.
No? Okay, next. Now I will ask you to read, to help me, please. Diego, can you read the first two words, please?
Yes, teacher. Hindsight, a perception of the nature of an event after it is happened. And guarantor?
Guarantor?
Guarantor. A guarantor is a financial term describing an individual who promises to pay a borrower's debt if the borrower defaults on their loan obligation.
Okay, this one is very long. Okay, so in hindsight is the perception of an event after it has happened. What is that in Spanish? When you can look at something from the perspective when it has already happened.
En retrospectiva, maybe?
Very, very good. Yes, en retrospectiva. In hindsight, so when something already happened and you can look at it or perceive it, okay? A guarantor is, in Spanish, we say fiador, okay? Is the financial when a person promises to pay a debt if the borrower defaults on their obligation, okay? So it's a fiador, guarantor. Jorge, please read the next two, to be caught up with and ghastly.
Okay. To be caught up with, to change your ideas, opinions, or way of living, or working to make them modern. Ghastly, unpleasant and shocking.
Okay, unpleasant or shocking. So to be caught up with. So I can say the audience is finally caught up with the music from this band. So it means that before the audience didn't like it, but now they are changing their opinion and it's more modern. So they are caught up with their music or with their ideas, okay? It's like in Spanish, se acostumbraron o ya lo apreciaron, ¿ok? Antes no lo hacían, ahora sí, ¿no? Ya están como al día, es algo moderno. El público lo acepta. To be caught up with that, okay? Let's continue reading, Catherine. The last two, stunning and skeleton. Okay, ghastly is unpleasant, similar to horrible. Ghastly. The last two, stunning and skeleton.
Shocking or very impressive. And a skeleton, the frame of bones supporting a human or animal.
Yes, the animal body. Stunning is something shocking, stunning. And a skeleton is the bones on your body, is your skeleton, okay? The last group of words, almost finished here. Manuel, can you read the first two words, please? No, I cannot hear you, Manuel.
Bewildering.
Okay.
Could you hear me?
We say bewildering, yes.
Okay. Bewildering, confusing and difficult to understand. Plunk, cheap wine, especially wine that is not of good quality.
Okay, yes, bewildering is something confusing and difficult to understand. We say in Spanish, desconcertante. Plunk is a British word to refer to cheap wine, okay? Plunk, that bad quality wine, okay? Vino of bad quality. Let's continue reading. Mandy, can you read the next two? Agreeable and to sell something off. Mandy?
Yes, teacher, agreeable, pleasant, or pleasant.
And to sell something off?
Sell something off. To chase a low price for something to encourage people to buy it.
To sell something off. When you charge a low price and for something to encourage people to buy it. Como vender ya el saldo, lo que queda. I want to sell it off. Que quiero que se termine, venderlo y que se termine. Okay, sell something off. Santiago, read the last two, please. Bargain and misread.
Bargain, something on sale at a lower price than its true value. Misread, to make a mistake in the way that you read something.
Very good. A bargain is something that is on sale at a lower price than it is true value. How can you say bargain in Spanish?
It's like rematar.
Yes, como un remate, una oferta. It's a bargain, yes. And finally, to misread is to make a mistake when you are reading something. Okay, I misread. I read it in the wrong way. okay? You made a mistake. Right, so that is all the new vocabulary that we're going to find in the text. Now we can start reading the text, okay? We're going to begin. Let's see. Let's start reading. Marlon, can you read the first part, please? The introduction.
There is no accounting for taste. It was there? Or is there, sorry. What makes love something and hate others? We know that sometimes even the tiniest change can result in a huge difference in how we perceive something. So is there any rhyme or reason toward
Rhyme.
rhyme or reason toward taste or and preference? Here are there factors which play a role.
Okay, good. So the text is going to talk about some factors that can play a role in deciding what do we like or what is our taste, okay? That is why it says there is no accounting for taste, or is there? Entre gustos no hay disgustos, o sí los hay, okay? That's like the meaning. We want to read and see if there are some factors that can differentiate how we perceive the things, okay? To change our perception of things. Continue reading. Let's continue with Jessica. Okay, you can start the first paragraph until here. Okay, the first paragraph of the text.
Okay, teacher. First, conforming to expectations. In London, a few years ago, two talent rappers called...
Sorry, not rappers, rappers.
Okay.
Okay, the
Two
other word
rappers.
is not very good. So, rappers.
Rappers called Silly Billy and Grace to talk to the stage to perform at a music industry show for young singing bands. They were an instant hit. They outrageous waistcoats, American style. Brian rap lyrics and cool careless attitude had the music industry talent exporters falling over themselves to sing the part. In a short space of time, Silly Bill Brains had a deal with a top management company and country with a major record level and advance of 70,000 pounds, and they had even made a record. Before long, they were on tour with Eminem and out partying with Madonna. They were living the dream.
They were living the dream. Okay, continue reading. Maria Alejandra, please, the next part. But rewind 2 years.
But rewind 2 years and the same two rappers were laughed off stage.
Laughed off.
Laughed off.
Laughed off.
Laughed off stage by the same talent spotters for singing the same songs. So what was the difference? Amazingly, it was their accent.
Accents.
You see, Silly Bill and Brains were in fact from West Coast, say, as well. Their real names were Gavin Baines and Billy Boyne, and they were from Dundee in Scotland. During the first audition, they had used their Scottish accent when rapping, and it hadn't gone down well. They used laughed at us.
Okay, the word is, sorry, it's not difficult, this word, laugh. You say L-A-F, the pronunciation is laugh. We don't say lau or laughed, laughed, okay? They laughed at us.
They used laugh at us, giving a brain.
Okay, this is AKA. Do you guys know what this AKA means? Okay, AKA, also known as. In Spanish, we say alias, AKA brains, okay? Also known as brains. Sorry, Maria, continue, AKA brains.
Means we were heartbroken. We went back to Scotland with our tail between our legs. The lesson for Giving and Billy was that to succeed, you have to conform to expectations, and at that time, everyone expected rappers to be American.
Good. So they needed to conform to people's expectations, okay? Next paragraph is about the benefit of hindsight. Remember hindsight and retrospectiva. What is the benefit of that? Let me check. Karen, please start reading the second part. This part, the benefit of hindsight.
The second part, teacher?
Yes, number 2.
Okay, the benefit of hindsight. Some people are simple ahead of their time. It's common knowledge that Vincent van Gogh sold only one painting in his lifetime. The other 900 or so were unknown and unloved until after his death. Monet's painting, at least in his early career, were considered incomplete and ugly by critics at the time, while Vermeer, the painter of girl with pure iron, even had to use his mother-in-law as guarantor when he borrowed money. So unable was he to sell sufficient paintings. Now, sorry.
Sufficient paintings.
Paintings. Sufficient paintings. Now that public taste has caught up with these artists, more or less any sign they touch has astronomical price tag attached to it. Perhaps the reason is that it just takes a while to get used sometime. After all, not all beauty is obvious at first sight.
At first sight. Not all beauty is seen at first sight. Okay, so it talks about how these painters were not famous in their time, but they were extremely famous after they were dead, okay, or after they were gone. They were appreciated. Okay, the second paragraph in this part number 2 about hindsight. Let's hear maybe Santiago.
Yes, teacher. One of the most loved and recognized tourist attractions in the world is the Eiffel Tower. But when plans for the tower were first proposed in the mid of 1880s, Parisians protested loudly. Famous writers Guy de Maupassant and Alexander Dumas describe it as useless and monstrous, and a ghastly dream. But when the tower finally opened, everyone changed their mind and declared it as a stunning achievement. Everyone that is, except for Maupassant, who frequently ate dinner in the tower's second floor restaurant because he said it was the only point in the city where he couldn't see this giant and disgraceful skeleton.
Okay, so can you imagine these writers, Maupassant and Alexandre Dumas? They hated the statue, the Eiffel Tower, and he frequently visited the tower, so he didn't have to see it in the city. It was the only point in the city where he couldn't see this, the tower. All right, now this is the second part about hindsight. Now the third part is about a reassuring price tag. What is reassuring? Do you know? We didn't include this word in the vocabulary. I think we had to include it. Reassuring. No?
No, miss.
Reassuring. Tranquilizador or tranquilizadora. And price tag, do you know what this is? Price tag? No.
Tranquilizador, precio.
Yeah, price is precio. And tag?
Where the price is put.
Yes.
Where it's on.
Yes, where you put the price. So the price tag. Not the song. This is the price tag. Okay? Where you write the price. La etiqueta del precio. Okay? Entonces dice etiqueta del precio tranquilizadora. Reassuring price tag. Let's start reading. Let's hear who hasn't read. Maybe Manuela? Manuela did? I forget.
Not sure. For
Okay.
me, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay. In a world where the range of products on offer can be completely bewildering, we often look to price as an indication of quality. We may think we prefer the expensive wine to the cheap plunk, but we may simply be influenced by the price tag. Even professionals can make this mistake. A researcher for the University of Bordeaux in France took an average bottle of red wine and in poured it into two empty bottles, one with an expensive label and the other with a cheap one. Then he invited 57 wine experts to taste the wine. 40 where is 40 of them recommended the wine from the expensive bottle, describing it is agreeable, agreeable,
Agreeable.
agreeable, complex, balanced, and rounded. While the same wine from the cheap bottle was described as weak and flat, with only 12 of the experts recommended. The study made the researcher unpopular with the French wines taster, but he didn't prove that price has a significant impact on taste.
The price has a significant impact on taste. Good. Let's read the last paragraph. Catherine, the last one,
Yes,
please.
A story from the world of business illustrates the connection between price and taste. A jewelry shop owner was keen to sell off some turquoise
Jewelry.
which had been on display in her shop. Despite her best effort, customer had shown no interest. So before going away on a business trip, she wrote a note to one of her sales assistants saying, everything in display case, price a middle.
Yes.
When she returned, she found to her satisfaction that all the jewelry had been sold and assumed that customer had been quick to snap a bargain.
A bargain.
A bargain. It was only late that she discovered the real reason. The sales assistant had misread the note and had actually doubled the price of everything.
All right. So you see the sales assistant was also confused. You see this on the note, X half. What do you understand? Is it half or is it double? So she put the price double, and that's why the things sold, because people saw the price was higher. They thought it was more exclusive or it was better. Okay. So this is what we're talking about in the last part is people usually relate high price to good quality product. Okay, one moment. Is Natalia connected? Think you connected now?
Me, teacher.
No, Natalia, I see you on the meeting.
Oh.
Hello,
Okay.
teacher.
Okay. Yes, let me know when you connect so I can put the attendance, at least for this last part of the class. Okay, so you can have it. Okay, so now that we have read the text, these are the three aspects that can be influence our taste. First is that things conform to our expectation. Second is the benefit of hindsight, so looking things into perspective in the past. And finally, that things have a price tag, or we usually relate quality to the price of things, okay? So what we're going to do here, guys, is you will get in groups and answer these 5 questions. So you can have time to read the text quickly again and find the answers to these questions. Questions in point number 5. How do we know that Silly Bill and Brains were good actors? Number 2, how did the rappers feel about being initially rejected? Why did Vermeer have to borrow money? 4, where did Maupassant often eat and why? 5, why was the French university researcher unpopular? And 6, why did the turquoise jewelry quickly sell out? Okay, so you can read the text one more time and answer the questions in your groups. I want to hear you discuss it. I don't want to see you dividing the questions and saying, oh, you answer number 1, I answer number 2, 3. No, guys. What I want to listen to is you are discussing the text together and finding the answers together. Because if not, then you will work individually, okay? So when I go to the breakout rooms, I want to hear you speaking, interacting with your classmates, all right? Let me go to the folder. Okay, we will have 4 groups in total, so groups of 3 or 4 students. Is there any question about the activity before we begin?
Just discussing and asking the questions, right, teacher?
Yes, you write the answers. Yes, the answers to the questions here.
Okay, teacher.
All right. So who is connected from different devices? No one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so guys, as soon as you finish answering, you please come back to the meeting, okay?
The screen? Anyone?
I
Who can
can
share?
because I am working from my mobile phone.
Yes, hello.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, teacher.
Can I have permission to share screen?
Yes, now you have it, sorry. I only now allowed it. You can do it now.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Mhm.
So can you see my screen?
Nada.
See,
Can you share your screen?
I was tell you that I can because I'm working from my mobile phone. I was unable to share.
Tour con Eminem. Pero creo que ahí está mal la palabra, no, no debería ser, pero bueno. Le damos el último párrafo a ver
Okay,
si dice
okay.
algo.
Let me explain. They are good actors because, as you can see, at the beginning, it says that, well, I'm going to give you the answer. It says that two talented rappers, they were
I understand,
outrageous
teacher, about his
accent, yes. So they were pretending to be American, but they were
Yes,
actually
American.
from Scotland.
it's got, yes.
Okay, now you know, okay.
Entonces, pongamos.
Hello, sure.
Hi, teacher.
Hello.
Second
Hello.
word is restaurant. Eiffel Tower. Tower. Two down. See. The down seat. To avoid seats. Sounds better. To avoid seats. To avoid seats. Restaurant. People. So, what did you say, Diego, before about the 5 and 6 question?
That I have the answer for the question 5 and 6.
Okay. Which
For
is that?
For the question 5,
Yes, tell me.
the answer is okay. Let me see. After the research, they conclude that only 12 of the 75, 77, excuse me, 57 of the experts have the correct answers. They are
They conclude that.
Okay, let me write in the
Please write it
chat.
for the chat, yes, please. There are so many noise here. Sorry.
In a short time, what? And a short space.
Space of time.
Of time?
Yes.
No. I can do right. No. Is anyone writing? Hola. Hola. In a short space? Jessica?
Yes.
In a short space of time?
Oh, yes. Syllable.
Okay. But I put day in a short space of time. Had a deal, yes?
Yes.
A deal with qué?
Syllable.
Okay. Job management.
Oh. Okay.
Only.
Okay, so we know they imitated American accent and pretended they were from the American West Coast when they were from Scotland. I think
Yes.
we're answering the question now. Or what do you think?
Is right.
Sorry?
Yes.
Okay. So let's go for the second question. How did the rappers feel about being initially rejected? I think they felt con el rabo entre las patas, like sad.
And in the fifth question, teacher, Are you
Yes,
there?
tell me. Yes. Tell me.
Teacher, all answers are related with the test, teacher?
Yes.
Or
Yes, you can find all the information in the text.
in
It
the
may
test?
be,
Ah, okay.
maybe it's not explicit, but you can make conclusions from the text as well.
Ah, okay.
Where did mouth come? Burmer. A ver. Recordemos otra vez lo de Burmer. Burmer. The hind sign. Voy
We
a
are
leer un
reading again.
Voy a leer un poquito el párrafo ahí de nuevo. ¿Tú también tienes el libro, Mendy? ¿O te leo ese párrafo?
No, yo ya lo tengo abierto, el libro. Tengo abierto.
Ah, listo. Listo, listo. Si
I
quieres,
have
leamos otra vez ese pedacito de Vermeer.
open the book
Siempre.
and the slide.
Ok.
Today I have my computer. It's a miracle because I am in my work yet, but I have a new office with more privacy,
Privacy.
and I am able to work at night.
Perfect. Perfect, Mendy.
Hi, teacher.
Hello, hello.
We are writing the last answer. But I'm writing in the block de notas because slide only.
And we are reading the text again.
Exactly.
Had to use his mother-in-law as a guarantor when he borrowed money. In the second one lecture, the benefit of hindsight. Okay. In the second one. Okay. Some people, and they say morning, in the early.
Where is that? Okay.
No, and love it until after his death. Monet's paintings, at least in his early career, were considered incomplete and ugly by critics at the time. Yes?
Yes.
But I don't know why he have to borrow money. Because so unable was to sell any of his work. So unable was to sell. No?
Eiffel Tower.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, teacher.
Hello, hello.
We have a question.
Yes, tell me.
The expression they feel heartbroken is okay?
Yes, they felt heartbroken. They felt ashamed, embarrassed.
Thank you, teacher.
It's correct.
So why was the French university researcher unpopular?
You
Because he proved, or he did prove,
where?
proof.
And they tested at the Spurs.
I think it's like this part.
Yes.
Yep. That
Okay.
that price has a significant impact on taste. We can put something like like comparing, or like about wines, or about flat and pardon, sorry, cheap and expensive wines. When refer to
Some people are simply afraid of their time. Why did Vermeer have to borrow money? Why did Vermeer have to borrow money? Knowledge that these banknotes are only one painting is like what? The other 900 or so are now in our oh,
I understand.
Hi, teacher. And we already finished. Now we are
All right.
practicing our speaking.
Okay, perfect. You are ready. Well, we don't have enough time, I think, in the meeting.
Yes.
To check your answers. Let me check.
Please let me. Well, yeah, well.
Okay. Let's see. Can you read the answers? Just the ones that we can have some time to read? Maybe the first and the second?
Okay. And well, first one. How do we know Sylvain and Brains were good actors? Because we know they imitate the accent from West Coast, USA, when they were from Scotland.
Okay, yes. The accent. The second one, let's hear maybe Diego.
Okay, teacher. How did the rappers feel about being initially rejected? They were heartbroken because in the audition just lauded of them.
They laughed at them. Laughed at them. Okay, you laughed at a person. Okay, not of, at. All right.
At? Okay, teacher.
Yes, they laughed at them. All right, let's go back to the main meeting. Thank you, guys.
Sorry, teacher, I click on the wrong way, on the wrong place.
No problem. We are waiting for the rest of the students to come back. Okay, I see everyone is back. Everyone is back in the meeting. I think all of the groups, almost everyone finished. The first one need to finish the last two questions. Then, well, number 2 did finish it. You are finishing up now. Number 3 finished, and number 4 also finished. Okay, I will check your answers during the weekend, tomorrow through the weekend, and make the necessary corrections or observations in each activity. Okay, so you can finish it later. I wanted to send you this activity that I found very interesting as we are talking about taste. So I wanted you to analyze your own musical taste. I'm going to send you the link. So the activity or how it works is that you can write the name of an artist. So you can write maybe 2, 3, 4, as many as you want, and it will show you what type of music do you prefer. So for example, one of my favorite artists is Sam Smith. So I will check here, click on check taste, and well, it shows me that I like pop and UK pop. So I can write another one, maybe Beyonce. And well, it will continue analyzing that I like pop, 50%, and R&B UK. So I find it very interesting that you can analyze your own musical taste as we are speaking about taste in general, okay? So I would like you to do the activity, and on Tuesday, the students that would like to socialize their answers can do it, okay? So that is our little homework for the weekend, very easy and quite fun. So that is all for today, guys. I'll see you next week on Tuesday. Have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.
You do, teacher. See
Good
you.
night.
Good night, Miss. Have
Bye-bye,
a
guys.
good weekend.
You
Bye, teacher.
too.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.